some of the moves that we were learning in the beginners. So we had simple moves like our little catch up and drop down. We could go into our isolation from there. So if you remember that isolation, I'm starting at 6, going anti-clockwise, and then I'm holding the hoop gently with my left hand, going up to 3, switching my hand back to my palm, and all the way back round. And I'm just using this spare hand to hold the hoop steady. And when you're managing to keep your hoop in place, you could try 2 hands and all sorts of other moves. Okay, so after that we can look at the escalator, so that full escalator all the way up. We've been practicing that momentum, so just, and then the leg through, and then the absolute letting go. So watch where my hand releases the hoop. It's over here. I'm going to dip my head out of the way. Okay. Other moves that we were practicing, we had our vortex. So if you go into the left hand down, right hand up, and if you go into the right hand down, left hand brings up. We had our lasso into a corkscrew. So just turning the hoop inwards around the wrist. You could add some breaks. Try that in the other direction. Switching. Add your breaks, coming up from lasso, hinging the hoop down. Again, you could go into your isolation or your weave. And then that reverse weave. We're just starting with the palm facing upwards, thumb in the facing behind, just like your normal forwards weave movement or hand position. And then thinking of the little finger leading rather than the thumb, little finger. So the little finger comes towards you and then draws back. So next week we'll put it all together. Oh, and also just bringing the hoop back down. So we had our lift off, and we played with bringing it down. So we had the spiraling the hoop down. And then we had that, and then we had hand goes through the space at the front, hand through the space, hand through the space, and then pushing it onto the body. We also had our breaks. So at first we're just breaking every 3 rotations, and eventually just half a rotation, and then the full.